This is Value Investing with Bijoy. Get ready to unlock the secrets of the street.
Hello folks, in my earlier video I had mentioned that I have been using various tools in AI for evaluating my stocks, cherry picking the stocks, and that earlier I used to use my elaborate Excel calculations for various complicated calculations like discounted cash flow model and other calculations which help me derive the fair price of the stock and then apply some margin of safety and find out the price at which I should be investing in a particular stock. And also I used to make a watch list of stocks and I used to take almost 3 to 4 days to analyze a stock, and sometimes by researching many things and getting all the data collated, it used to take around 3 weeks or maybe 4 weeks as well. But then as I've started using these tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, Anthropic Cloud A, Google Gemini, so these things has really helped collecting data from various places, analyzing annual reports, collating data from various documentation without directly me going there and searching in Google. This is so amazing. Let me tell you, say I have a list of stocks. Say I have been buying, this is a disclaimer, this is not a stock recommendation, but still I have been buying Premier Energy, Lemon Tree, Amaraja Battery, Tanla Platforms, NMDC, Petronet LNG. So various stocks which has so much been beaten down, even HDFC Bank. So if you see, before investing in them, I used to do elaborate calculations. I had to set right all the values before investing in that. But then now what I do, I list those things in a tabulation in an Excel. I directly click on the Copilot icon and then ask the valuations, the current price, the historic values, the reason for the stock going down, the future projections, the analyst reports on that, and red flags in that, recent red flags in that, and lot many things. So they give me a proper analysis of that. Yes, 100% it cannot be just taken as such what the AI is telling, but then you have to put your brains. But then 90% of your unwanted efforts like collating data, getting data from various annual reports is completely taken care by AI, and you just have to do a smart work and your proper analysis wherein you decide whether the stock is undervalued and whether you should enter the stock.
It can do all kinds of things. And when something can do all kinds of things, I get a little bit worried. Because I know we won't be able to uninvent it. And, we did invent, for very, very good reason, the atom bomb in World War II. And it was, it was enormously important that we did so. But is it good for the next 200 years of the world that the ability to do so has been unleashed? We didn't have a choice. But when you start something, well, Einstein said after the atom bomb, he said, this has changed everything in the world except how men think. With AI, it can change everything in the world except how men think and behave.
Even while I'm making my YouTube videos, thumbnails are made from ChatGPT, from Google Gemini, descriptions, shorts, everything are captured from ChatGPT. So this is saving my time and I can spend quality time on my analysis and provide value to you. So my whole point is that instead of fighting against AI, telling that AI is bad for humans, they are taking away our opportunity, a human's opportunity, a job opportunity, and killing jobs for humans, I would tell that they are helping us do more productive works within a shorter duration, because all the junk works and generic works and even many intelligent works are taken care directly by that app or that application, and then you can concentrate on cherry picking, a classic case of stock picking as well. As I told, that you give a set of things, ROE, ROC, or you download the complete parameters from your stockbroker's portfolio or maybe from platforms like Trendline, Money Control, TradingView, etc. and you make a proper Excel. It should be clear that the ticker, your stock's name should be full name, and also the headings should be clear so that the app doesn't interpret TCS for some other company, but then Tata Consultancy Services only. So this I had seen some mistakes they are doing, that they are mistaking that ticker for some other company. So that you have to ensure, provided you ensure those things and you give a proper prompt and you ask like, what is the reason that I got stellar returns for the past few years, and what are the stocks which are pulling down my portfolio performance. Recently, a classic example, I had sold Shalimar Paints and Manali Petrochemicals which are the probably only two stocks which were drawing down my portfolio since very long time. I had to book heavy losses in that, but then I have made enough profit in other stocks, and these stocks which were pulling down my portfolio returns, say just by selling this, I could do a tax loss harvesting wherein whatever losses I have made against this and whatever profit I have booked in other stocks, I will be able to do a tax loss harvesting. Regarding tax loss harvesting, already I have done a earlier video. Hope you have seen that and applied and smartly and effectively done your tax loss harvesting and saved good amount of taxes if you have booked enough profit this year. And then getting back to the topic, like once these stocks, two stocks were sold, then my portfolio return was almost increased, a CAGR of around 7 to 8%. So this is a large value. This stock didn't give me any return. In fact, it was giving negative returns year on year, and my stellar performance of other stocks was shown lesser because of the lower returns or negative returns by this particular two bad stocks. Copilot had suggested me in that Excel that these stocks are to be sold, and this will catapult your percentage returns, and your final target of this much crore in this much years will be easily met if you are selling these stocks because your CAGR is increasing. So this will help you reach your goal fast. So these are some inputs which we get from these apps if you really utilize these applications properly. You can do market surveillance, you can do a check on insider trading, related party transactions, which are all red flags. You directly ask ChatGPT and you will get data. And also, why I am telling that you should use Google Gemini as well, because these are peers. So one results from one app may be different from another app. So you need to check the results from both the apps and take a logical decision. You should not just go with what they are telling or what the app is suggesting. It is your discretion that you decide what is to be done finally, but then these apps will assist you strongly, save a lot of time, have quality time with your family, and all junk works will be done by this application, and you just take a decision on buying or selling that particular stock based on the data which has been analyzed in these apps. So my kind request is that don't miss this opportunity. As of now, all these apps are free. So utilize these apps as far as you can and try to generate greater profits by utilizing the brains of these beautiful applications. So hope further you will use these apps and help you assist in your intelligent decision making and value picking in the various stocks in your watch list, and take a wise, sensible decision. See you next video. Stay invested. Till then, happy investing.